In today's adventure, we will be visiting the city of Reykjavík, which is the capital of Iceland. Reykjavík is the northernmost capital in the world. However, when you first land in Iceland, you will more than likely land in Keflavik Airport, which is located in the city of Keflavik. Reykjavík is a 30-minute drive north of here. We landed early in the morning and set forth to explore the country. The thing that stood out the most to me was how different the landscape looked in comparison to any other place we have been to. And you experience that as soon as you leave the airport. Iceland greeted us with a gorgeous sunrise, which was the perfect backdrop for our next destination. The Blue Lagoon is located about an hour outside of Reykjavík, and it's one of the most unique locations in the world. The Blue Lagoon is one of National Geographic's 25 Wonders of the World. And once you visit, it's clear to see why that is. The lagoon is made up of 70% ocean water and 30% fresh water. These waters are enriched with silica, algae, and other minerals, making it a paradise for skin health benefits. The water from the Blue Lagoon is heated through geothermal energy produced from lava flow underground. The hot water in the lagoon is naturally produced and it feels very good against the cold winds blowing through the Icelandic landscape. You have to reserve in advance in order to access the facilities, and there are a few different packages to choose from. Regardless of which package you choose, you can add things on the go through their wristband system. Everything here is cashless, and they take your credit card info at the entrance. They attach it to a wristband that you wear during your stay. It's very convenient, and you can purchase drinks and facial treatments at your own leisure. Downtown Reykjavík is a picturesque and interesting city. It is the largest town in Iceland and it is very attached to its Viking roots. The city preserves a large number of its rock buildings and it makes it very distinct from other European cities. The present Reykjavík is a very culturally diverse place, full of gastronomy and art. Speaking of gastronomy, I didn't believe it at first, but I had heard from multiple people that Iceland had incredibly delicious hot dogs. You know, we definitely had to try one, and I'm happy to confirm that the rumors are true, and the hot dogs here are great. We would make frequent stops during our stay to the local grocery store. The nearest one to us was Bonus, and you can find all the supplies you need here. One of the most prominent landmarks here in Iceland is the Hallgrímskirkja, which looks like an imposing wall of pillars in the distance, closely resembling the rock formations from Iceland's many volcanic eruptions. Hallgrímskirkja is a very unique cathedral. It started construction in 1945 and it's a symbol of pride for the local population. A few meters down from the cathedral you can find Rainbow Street, which is a very famous area of Reykjavík. There are many shops, restaurants, and pubs around here, and it's a very pleasant area overall. They even had a big Lebowski themed bar in the strip. They offered every type of white Russian you can imagine. The dude would certainly be proud. The decor was on point. If you've seen the movie, then you'll know what I'm talking about. The atmosphere in here was good, and it felt like a weird piece of America in the most remote country in Europe, which was very interesting. Another very interesting stop in the city was the Punk Rock Museum. Iceland has a very tight history with music. Many great artists and composers have been born here, including Björk, which is a favorite of mine. It was cool seeing her humble beginnings as an indie act in the pubs around Reykjavík. I would say this is one of the most unique museums I've ever been to. They have a full band set up, and you can try on many articles of clothing from the era to really take in what it was like to be a punk in the 70s here in Reykjavik.